Okay, we're going to begin practice set number 2, and to do that we've launched Photoshop. We're going to do a File, New, and we are going to set the presets. You can either do it as a 640 by 480, just set the preset to web, or if you need a little more working room, you want a little bit bigger space, go ahead and set the width to 800 and the height to 600. That's a great dimension if you're designing an area for a website. 800 by 600 is a great screen dimension. We'll leave 72 pixels per inch RGB for color and white also for our default there, and we're going to go ahead and click OK. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a picture of an eagle, and we're going to copy and paste him, so we'll have 3 copies of that image. So I'm going to do a File, Place, and I'm going to go out and get Eagle PSD. Now Eagle PSD is a Photoshop document. The rubber duck example from PracticeSet1, that was a JPEG. So now you know you can either place a PSD inside a PSD, like we're going to do with the eagle, or JPEGs work as well to use the place command. So the place command is executed, the image comes up with these wire frames. I'm going to hold the shift key down to size him. Alright, and then I'm just going to move him up to this upper corner, and eventually I'm going to copy and paste him a couple more times. So I've got this great image of this eagle here. I'm satisfied with its place, so to actually place it on the page I press the enter or return key. Okay, and now he's placed. I want to actually copy and paste him, so I'm going to go over to the toolbar. I'm going to choose the marquee or the rectangular marquee tool. You'll see it up there. I'll bring out, I'm just going to select that area. Then I'm going to do an edit, copy. All right, and I want to paste, and I'm going to be moving around, so I'm actually going to choose my move tool, and I'm going to do an edit, paste. All right, and then I'm just going to go grab that image because it pasted it on top of the other one, so I've got 2 of them here. And then I'm going to paste again, edit, paste. It placed another one on there, and so now I've got 3 eagles on my page there. What we're going to do is we're going to use the magic wand tool to eliminate anything green from this photo, and then we're actually going to do the inverse. So we'll leave the green, but anything that's not green will be eliminated. The other thing I want to remind you of is over here on your layers palette. You've got the eagle. The original eagle is a smart object. The other 2 are copies, which are rasterized images. So basically that's going to allow us to edit these. But if you place an image and you can't transform it or use the magic wand tool, you may want to come over here, and if it's still a smart object, you can actually rasterize those. We'll be talking about this later in the course, but just to give you a sneak preview, you could click on that eagle, you could come up to that layer, you could rasterize the layer, and it's saying, do you want to rasterize that smart object? And if I do that, you can see that now that little icon is missing over here in the layers palette, and it's just like any one of those other images on there, so it can be edited, manipulated with the other Photoshop commands as well. Okay, in part 2 I'll show you the magic wand tool.